It's been 3 months since City were last at home. So much has happened since, including the Blues' participation in the inaugural FIFA Club World Cup and the arrival of high-profile new signings, as well as a new coaching team in support of Pep Guardiola. There's a real sense that the reset button has been firmly pressed, and following the scintillating 4-0 win at Wolves on the opening weekend, the overwhelming feelings of positivity are tangible. Interesting that Trafford's just gone really long to try and find Haaland. Oh, and there's a poor header, and Marmoush right across the face of the goal and out for a goal kick. Well, a long ball by Trafford aimed towards Haaland, and Tottenham got themselves into a right mess. Pedro Porro, I think, thought Vicario was going to come, and in the end, Marmoush was onto it. Very tight angle, pushed it beyond Vicario, but beyond his far post. Nico now picks it up, holds off the challenge of Papsar, who's going to foul him. It was so obvious from the moment that Papsar came towards him. Now Cherki has it, and he plays it in, and City are coming forward, and now Bob's got it. And Spurs have decided to absolutely ram into City with those firm challenges and knock them off their stride. It's about what Peter Banks does as to whether or not they continue to get away with it. The ball's now with Reinders. Reinders on towards Marmoush. Marmoush into the penalty area. Little ball across. Vicario gets there and blocks it, and out it goes towards Kudus. Spurs are flying into the tackles, Andy.
Oh, it's brilliant. It's brilliant. If you want to be entertained, get to the Etihad Stadium, because this is just relentless.
And on to Romero. City really trying to keep Spurs hemmed in, but Spurs have the confidence to play through, and they've done it well. And then Bentancur catches Papsar well offside, who in the end gives it up, and it goes into the possession of Trafford.
I think Nouri's gone down there with a slight problem. I think the ball will go out.
He's got his arms over his eyes, suggesting that something muscular has occurred. And it's the ankle that's causing him the problem, so maybe he went over it on his ankle. No, it was the impact, was it? And City can bring on Nathan Ake, a player in which Pep Guardiola has always had the utmost trust. Breaks for Reinders, but well won by Papsar. Then Haaland emerges with it, and Haaland advances, and he keeps on advancing, and he keeps on running, and it's a lovely ball, and Marmoush, great save, Vicario. Excellent from Haaland, good goalkeeping from Vicario.
Brilliant from Vicario. I think Marmoush will be disappointed when he sees it again. I don't think you can go for a power there, Ali. I think you've got to be a bit cleverer, a little bit of guile, a little chip, a little feint or something, because you've given the keeper the best opportunity. But brilliant from Haaland. Determined, got to the ball first, and then you need a little bit of good fortune. But let's give the keeper credit, eh?
Now City are in trouble here. Richarlison's got beyond the last defender. Johnson's on the far post to score. Spurs what? No, the flag goes up. Spurs 1, City 0 for about 2 and a bit seconds. The flag's gone up for offside. Now VAR will check it. Oh gosh, this is so tight. I think this might be a goal. I think this might be a goal. Well, they've run it on, so it must be a goal. They've run it on, so it has to be a goal. This is going to be given. Yeah, 1-0 Spurs, goal given. You could tell, you could just tell, Andy. You could just tell. City have a goal kick, and they played it short from Diaz to Trafford. Oh, that's a dangerous ball, Richarlison to make it 2-0. No, good save, and now they make it 2. Turned in by João Palhinha. It was an absolute disaster. City playing out from the back, made a real mess of it, and Richarlison maybe should have scored, and João Palhinha did.
A lot of work to do now. Becomes very, very difficult right on half-time.
Cherki brings it down, plays it on to Bob. Bob tries to get away from Romero. Bob still with the ball, comes back inside Bob, takes a little tumble, and it's a corner. City corner in the 7th of 7 added minutes. City's first corner was about a minute and a half ago, cleared easily at the near post. Cherki goes short to Bob. Bob back to Cherki. Cherki now into the penalty area. Little dab over the top, and Haaland heads it over. It was a great chance. Cherki's ball in. Haaland was free of his marker, headed it over the bar. And in a moment, Jeremy Doku's coming on, but City won the ball back. Oh, they can't. Cherki, he can't either. City won the ball back after Spurs were playing out. It was almost a mirror image of what City did to gift Spurs the second goal. But this time, City couldn't do what Spurs had done, and the chances spurned. What an opportunity to make it 2-1.
It's the weight of the pass from Haaland is just too heavy. He's just got to get that right. And it's just too heavy, and then it's a foul, and I understand the referee giving that one.
What a chance for City. And now the changes are coming. So Oscar Bob is coming off, and Phil Foden replaces him, and Nico comes off, and Rodri replaces him. City now have an 11, apart from Reinders, that looks very similar to teams of recent times. Oh, of course, Trafford as well. Quarter of an hour to go. Still 2-0 Spurs. City really haven't troubled Spurs that often. Here's Doku. Trying to get the better of Pedro Porro. Good ball inside to Foden, but he won't get there. Romero helps it out for a corner. A mistake from Romero. City corner. Bit of urgency now for City. Foden to hit an out-swinging corner. Can Foden provide inspiration here? Foden hits it in centrally. Good header, straight down the barrel. It was Rodri, only been on the field about a minute. Header straight at Vicario. Stones under pressure. Pokes it away towards Rodri. Rodri helps it on. And now Haaland. And now Foden. And Doku now with a chance to burst away. Doku now gets into the penalty area. Comes inside. Goes outside. Across the face of the goal. Brilliant from, I think it was Van der Ven. A sliding challenge in the box by Van der Ven. Right on the penalty spot. Foden's gone down in a heap. The chances not quite materialising. Here's Solanke trying to make it worse for City. Solanke getting a shot in, great save by Trafford, and then the rebound is parried away by Trafford again. No, could easily have been through. I
know, once Diaz is getting backed into his box, he's in all sorts of trouble, especially if nobody's coming from behind to recover and help him, because he's just going to, he doesn't know when the shot's coming off and it goes through his leg. A brilliant save from Trafford, fantastic. The first save from Trafford is brilliant. I mean, the second save is that's top drawer.